you're cluttering up the streets.
Cinderella, my chair. Cinderella, close the window.
Cinderella, close the window.
Cinderella, my chair. Cinderella, close the window.
Cinderella, make some tea.
Cinderella, iron my dress. I'll need it.
Cinderella, lay out my new gown for this evening.
Cinderella, wash my gloves for tomorrow. Cinderella, it's freezing.
Cinderella, poke at the fire.
Cinderella, close the window. Really, Cinderella?
Cinderella, really?
Close the window. It's freezing.
Close the window, Cinderella. Now, my daughters, I want to talk to you. Not you, I want to talk to my real daughters.
That girl always wants to sit down. No wonder she never gets anything done.
Now, Joy.
Yes, Mummy.
And Portia.
Yes, Mummy.
As you well know, my little moppets, this may be the most important year of your lives. The prince has returned from his studies abroad, and this ball that's being held in his honor is for one purpose only.
They want him to choose a bride.
Every girl in the kingdom wants to marry the prince, including you, Portia.
Uh-huh.
And you, Joy.
Uh-huh.
Now, on our shopping tour today, I bought the most beautiful materials and all the frills and frou-frou my purse could afford. So whether or not you marry the prince, you both better marry somebody this year.
Yes, Mummy. Yes, Mummy.
Now, when you want to marry a man, there's something that you both must remember. You mustn't rely on your beauty alone. Now, Portia, you are named for a great lawyer.
Uh-huh.
I want you to rely on your intellect as well as your beauty. Do you understand?
Naturally.
And Joy, I want you to live up to your name. I want you to be vivacious and alert as well as beautiful.
Uh-huh.
That does not mean, however, that I want you to neglect your beauty. Our family has always been known for its fascinating women. I'm exhausted after our shopping trip today. I think we're going to have to get some beauty sleep. I'm going to need a massage tomorrow. That's the only thing that does me any good these days. A good pounding. That's what your father used to say anyway.
I'm all tired out too, Mummy. Going from store to store the way we did. You're tired? Yes, I'm tired. Well, I suppose you think you're the only one who's tired. Well, who got the most? That has nothing to do with it! That has everything to do with it!
None of them! Both of you.
Leave me alone! You're always picking at me! Mummy!
Don't raise your voices! And you, stop standing up there gaping at me. Tidy up those tea things.
Yes, Mother. I mean, Ma'am. I wonder why they're so tired. Looking at all those beautiful things and buying so many of them, I'm too excited to be tired. Oh, I love this room. When they've all gone out and there's nobody here but me.
Cinderella,
Yes, ma'am?
stop jumping around down there like an elephant. We can't sleep for the racket.
Yes, ma'am. I was just going to sit down anyway. I love sitting down right here. I'm a smart and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way.
ball. You got us into this.
We had to do something to celebrate the 21st birthday of our son. His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert
Maisie?
Windermere Vladimir
Maisie!
Carr.
Maisie! I know all of his names. I am his father.
Fine father you are.
What do you mean a fine father you are?
I mean, you never worry about him.
Well, why should I worry about him?
Because he isn't happy.
Well, how would you know?
He doesn't seem to have any interest in anything, or anyone.
Oh, he's happy all right.
If he's happy, why doesn't he get married?
Well, if he is happy, then why should he get married?
Look at your pants.
How could I put on so much weight in 5 years?
Because that's all you've done for 5 years. Gained weight. You haven't worn a court costume because we haven't given a ball for 5 years. You've done nothing to give your subjects any fun. Not a fair, not a festival, not a pageant. You've done nothing to make your people love you.
Ah, but they do anyway. Don't they? Oh.
The royal tailor will have to make you another suit.
That'll cost some money.
Don't start to worry about what you're going to pay for the tailor. Wait until you see what this ball is going to cost.
Wait, what? Maisie, this is no time to splurge. The exchequer is very low and I can't...
I have the chef and the steward outside waiting to report their plans for the dinner.
The dinner?
Certainly you can't have a ball without a dinner. Come in, gentlemen.
Don't have them in here! List of the bare necessities. For what?
For 1,700 guests.
That seems a lot. Don't have any king crab. Hey, wait, now who's on the menu? King crab? Seems like a comment to my disposition.
1,000 baby lobsters for the salad.
Wow!
And 500 pheasants for the pie.
Yay!
1,000 pounds of caviar.
1,000?
Hush!
It's more than the sturgeon can supply.
I told the chef to get us 40 acres of lettuce and 600 suckling pigs for roasting.
What about the marshmallows?
Who needs marshmallows?
I do.
Why?
For toasting.
Now if you please, your majesties, I have a list of wine, the best of all the vintages from every nation's vine.
I want the wine of my country.
Hush, hush, hush.
Sherry, port, and muscatel, Kimmel and eau de vie, dried champagne and sweet moselle, Burgundy and Chablis, aquavit and leaf vermouth, open chocolate, melted milk, brandy, January and vodka, wines and crystal clear.
I want the wine of my country. I want the wine of my country. I want the wine of my country. The wine of my country is beer.
Obviously.
Hello, my boy. I thought you were going for a ride.
I am, sir. The groom is bringing my horse round at 3 o'clock.
Ah, I see. Christopher,
Yes, Father?
how are you, feeling?
Fine, Father.
You're not unhappy or anything, are you?
Why no, Father?
Oh, okay, good. That's what I thought. Okay, that's fine.
It seems to me, sir, that you look a little tired.
I am quite tired. Whenever I think of that darn ball, actually. You know, the ball that you're giving with my money.
Yes, well, to tell you the truth, it's not a night that I'm looking forward to. Dancing with all those candidates.
Candidates.
Every simpering girl in the kingdom. Each one determined to show that she would be the perfect princess for me.
Oh, yes, I know how you feel, my boy. Much more fun to chase one girl than to be stampeded by a whole herd of them.
One thing's for sure. Whoever I marry, I won't meet them at that ball.
Yes, I know how you feel, my boy. I'd feel the same, of course, but, well, there is one thing that we mustn't forget. It's, well, your mother. You know, she has her heart set on giving this affair.
Yes, I know.
Christopher, if you do talk to your mother, don't let her know how you feel. Tell her that you love the idea of the ball. You know, make her feel real good about it. Now, I'll tell you when she shows up to that. Hello, my dear. Christopher and I were just.
I was just saying, Mother, how much I am looking forward to the ball. It sounds wonderful.
Does it?
Yes, I was wondering if I could help in any of the preparations.
Well, yes, dear, maybe you can.
Oh, and I see the groom is bringing my horse around now.
Are you getting the sniffles, dear? Catching a cold? Oh, you'd better take something anyway. I mean, we wouldn't want you to get a red nose at the ball.
I'll be over it by then.
Maisie,
What?
that boy is not unhappy.
How do you know?
I just asked him. He says he's feeling fine.
Did he?
Of course.
You know something?
What?
I love him.
Well, naturally you do. I mean, I'm the king.
Nothing to do with it. Boys and girls like you and me walk beneath the skies. They love just as we love, with the same dream in their eyes. Songs and kings and many things have their day and are gone. But boys and girls like you and me, we go on and on. They walk through every village street,
Walk on banks where bridges meet, and stars send down their blessings from the moon.
they go through storms of doubt and fear, and so they go from year to year, believing in each other as we do. Bravely marching forward two by two. Boys and girls like you and me,
Girls like you and
walk
me,
beneath the skies,
the skies.
Just as we love.
with the same dream in their eyes. Songs and kings and
Songs and
many
kings and many
the day
things.
and our
The day and
night. Boys and girls like you and me, we go on and on.
Hear ye, hear ye to all! A royal proclamation! A holiday is hereby proclaimed! Let every school be closed! Let every bank be closed! Let every shop be closed! A ball is tonight!
Cinderella, my gloves.
Cinderella, more pearls! Cinderella, more ribbons!
Cinderella's no help at all. A very disorganized girl.
Money, no brains. When you haven't got it, you haven't got it. Cinderella hasn't got it. Cinderella, my fan!
Cinderella, my lorgnette.
Cinderella, my reticule. Cinderella, my handkerchief. The carriage is here. Oh, you all look so beautiful. Yes, don't we?
Cinderella, the flowers.
Have
Come
a good
along, young
time.
ladies.
to mind the house.
Do you know what I would do if I were you? I'd leave them. I'd just get up and get out of the house. They make you work harder than a servant. And if you want to be a servant, you can go to some other place and be paid.
You mean leave my stepmother? I don't think if my father were alive he would like that. Do you think so?
Trust me, honey. When your father remarried, this is not what he had in mind for you.
You speak as if you knew him.
I did.
And my mother?
Oh, very well.
Was she, my mother I mean, was she beautiful?
Oh, well, people did seem to think so, but your mother never put much stock in beauty. The way you look isn't something that you can take credit or blame for, is it?
I wish I'd known her.
So does she, honey. Well, aren't you going to offer me some tea?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'll just light the fire. But it was out. And the kettle's hot. It's most curious. Flowers. You brought them in, didn't you?
I thought they'd brighten the room.
Please sit down. I'll have this in a minute. You know, I'm so awfully glad you happened to come by tonight. I was getting very lonely.
Well, I thought you were.
Godmother, do dreams never come true?
Well, I don't say never, just seldom.
That's not very often, is it?
Not very often is precisely what seldom is. You're a nice godchild, but you ask very foolish questions.
I wish you believed in wonderful things. I wish you believed that once in a while something marvelous and magical could happen.
Well, I don't say that I don't believe that once in a while something marvelous and magical can't happen.
For instance, do you believe in guardian angels?
Well, I can't say that I don't believe in them. Only thing is, it's dangerous to believe too much in good fairies and guardian angels.
Why?
Oh, you get to lean on them too much. You get in this habit of sitting back and expecting them to do all the work for you. You've got to help yourself, you know.
I know. I think about it a lot. But then I don't know what to do. And so I always just wind up wishing and dreaming. I don't suppose that does any good at all.
Well, I don't say that it doesn't do any good at all. As a matter of fact, everything has to start from a wish. Nothing happens without wishing.
Do you know what I was wishing tonight, just before you came?
Oh, I'm almost afraid to hear.
Do you see that pumpkin out in the yard?
I nearly stumbled over it in the dark.
Well, I was wishing that that pumpkin would turn into a great big royal golden carriage that would take me to the ball tonight. Godmother will help me with every ounce of strength and cleverness you possess.
Cinderella.
Yes, Godmother? Godmother!
All I can do is give you your wish. How it turns out is up to you.
But I'm afraid to go in there all by myself.
Oh, you needn't be, except for one thing. Do not stay beyond midnight. See that you are in the coach and off for home before the clock strikes 12.
But why is it so important that I leave before 12?
Oh, you just obey and don't ask questions.
But godmother, what happens if... Where did she go? She just vanished. Have you ever seen anything like that before?
Many times.
Well, it's the first time I've seen it happen.
And you'll see worse if you don't leave the ball before midnight.
I'm ready.
Introducing your Royal Highnesses, King Maximilian and Queen Constantina, with their son, Prince Christopher Rupert, Windermere Vladimir, Karl Alexander. Introducing Princess Olga. Introducing Princess Cinnamon Montgomery. Introducing Princess Bonquifa. Princess? Introducing Lady Tremeline.
Tremeline, thank you.
And her beautiful daughters, Joy and Portia.
I'm afraid he's having an even worse time than I am. How long do you think we have to stay here for?
Until the very end.
I've lost track of the prince. Where is he?
He's dancing with joy.
He is. Oh, I want a chance at him.
And you will, my daughter. Remember, you must rely on your beauty alone. You must take up your namesake, Portia, from the Merchant of Venice, and use your intellect.
Introducing the first dance of the evening, the Gavroche. Do you know what I want to be? A lawyer. Someday I'll stand up in some courtroom and say how life and bloody mercy's not straight. You know what I mean? I'll say it splashes down like you do from heaven.
I?
No, I don't get out much.
I don't even know your name. Mine is Christopher.
Yes, I know. Christopher, Rupert, Windermere, Vladimir,
I
Carl.
don't use all those names. I would like you to call me just Christopher.
Would?
Do you have the feeling that something strange has happened, and you don't know what it is,
Yes, that is exactly the way I feel.
and you have no idea what it may be?
No, I have no idea. I wonder how I can find out what it is.
Well, let's look back over our history together.
It's not very long, is it?
10 minutes ago I met you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured out, how do you choose? I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love I'm flying, over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again. I've described my feelings. Haven't you told me yours?
Well, they're very much the same as yours. Minutes ago I met you, and we murmured out, how do you do? I wanted to ring out the bells
Yes, it is. What is it?
I must go.
But why?
Because I promised my godmother.
Your godmother will forgive you if you're a little late.
Oh no, she won't. You don't understand. I have a strange kind of godmother.
You're a strange kind of girl. You haven't yet told me your name.
It's a silly name. You wouldn't like it.
Of course I would. Whatever you were called is the most beautiful name on earth. I feel like I said to you before. You don't say anything.
I'm afraid to. I'm afraid I might wake up.
Are you sure you're dreaming?
Oh, yes.
Then I must be as well. It's strange how things happen. A girl I've never seen before walks down a flight of stairs, and suddenly I feel my whole life has changed. Suddenly my whole world's been turned upside down, and I have no idea why. Do you?
Do I what?
Do you know why I feel this way? Why? What did you think I meant?
I thought you meant, do you know why I feel this way?
Well, do you? I mean, do you?
Oh, yes.
And do you know why?
No, but I don't care then.
I always want to know why I do anything, why I feel anything. And so I ask myself, why you, a stranger, are suddenly the only kind of girl I could ever love, and why you are the only one of your kind. Why is the colour of your hair the only colour a girl's hair should be? Why is the sound of your voice the sweetest sound in the world? Why would I rather hold you in my arms and do anything else in the world? Why?
Because, Your Highness.
Christopher.
Christopher. Because that's the way you feel.
But why do I feel this way? What makes you so miraculous?
Your imagination.
And what makes my imagination so miraculous? Do I love you because you're beautiful? Or are you beautiful because I love you? Am I making believe I see in you a girl too lovely to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as beautiful as you seem?
Maybe you do just imagine me. Maybe I'm imagining you. Am I making believe I see you? A man so perfect too. You really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you?
Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as beautiful as you seem?
The clock!
Wait! Stop that girl!
What a lovely night. What a magnificent affair.
Are there many people there?
Oh, I should say about 5,000. What would you say, girls?
I would say about
and although mine practically monopolized me.
Was he a good dancer?
Light as a feather.
Did any of you get to dance with the prince?
Did any of us get to dance with the prince? Did you hear what she said? Did we get to dance? I danced about an hour with him.
You danced about an hour with him.
Didn't you? Well, of course I did.
Did you know everyone there?
Nearly everybody, except for one princess who arrived very late and left very early. I had no idea who she was.
Did she dance with the prince?
Yes, I think I saw her dancing with him once. That's right. Just once.
Do you think he liked her?
Yeah.
No.
She wasn't there for very long.
Did you go to sleep right after we left?
No, I stayed up till a little after midnight.
What were you doing up so late?
Dreaming.
Dreaming what?
Oh, what it must be like to be at the ball.
You couldn't possibly imagine it unless you were there.
Well, I was trying to.
We just couldn't.
Maybe I have more imagination than you think. I have been dreaming and trying to feel the way you must feel, the way all girls must be feeling. Looking forward to the ball and finally the night arrives. And you put on the most beautiful dress you have ever worn in your life. And off you go. I can almost feel what it's like. I imagine. When you're driving through the moonlight on the highway, when you're driving through the moonlight to the dance, you are breathless with a wild anticipation of adventure and excitement and romance. Then alas, you see the towers of the palace, silhouetted on the sky above the park, and below them is a row of lighted windows, like a lovely diamond necklace in the dark.
It looks that way, the way you say.
She talks as if she knows.
I do not know these things are so. I only just suppose. I suppose that when you come into the ballroom and the room itself is floating in the air, when you're suddenly confronted by His Highness, you are frozen like a statue on the stair. You're afraid to hear the way your heart is beating, and you know you mustn't make the first advance. You're seriously thinking of retreating, then you seem to hear Him asking you to dance. You make a bow, a timid bow, and shyly answer.
Yes. How would you know that this is so?
I do know more than guess.
You can guess till you're blue in the face, but you can't ever picture such a man. He's more than a prince, he's an ace.
But sisters, I really think I can.
Can what?
I think that I can picture such a man. He's tall, straight as a line, and his hair is dark and wavy. He's all to the glass.
He can turn a girl to gravy.
When he waltzes you around the ballroom so that your feet never touch the floor, and he makes you feel like you ain't nothing at all.
That's right, he does.
He leads you around the crowded ballroom and out on the terrace.
That's right, he does.
Out on the terrace, you stop dancing. You walk. You stop walking.
Yes.
You talk. Then you stop talking. That's right.
Then
You start thinking.
still thinking what?
How wonderful it all is.
How wonderful what all is.
Everything. Lovely night, a lovely night. I dream of this lovely, lovely night. A lovely night, a lovely night. A finer night you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in the hazy heaven tremble above you while he's whispering,
Darling, I love you.
you say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you'll keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night. A lovely night. How lovely! I'm lovely. One you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince.
As charming as a prince could ever be.
The stars in the hazy heaven tremble above you while he's whispering,
Darling, I love you.
you say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you'll keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
Such nonsense! I've never heard such rubbish and drivel. And the two of you, listening to her and almost aching her every word.
It's all Cinderella's fault.
Go to your rooms.
Imagine her trying to imagine what it was like at the ball. It wasn't anything like that. Nothing like it at all. You know what they always say?
An idle mind is the devil's worship.
That's what they always say.
And you, stop standing around here doing nothing. Tidy this place up. It looks like a pig's pen.
Yes, ma'am. Day came through, away I flew, but on my lips he left a kiss. All my life I'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
I know it belongs to her.
Well, what are you going to do?
Sir, may I have your royal guards to send through the kingdom in search of her?
Yes, of course.
And your secret service, may I call them in to help me?
Yes, of course. They never find out anything, but they can try.
I will try everything. I will search every last inch of this kingdom for the owner of this slipper.
Yes, that's what I would do. Well, I would.
See that that slipper is tried on every young maiden in the kingdom. Every last one, no matter how unlikely she looks. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Find that girl.
Right, well, I'll just, go speak to the chief of my secret service.
Chris, suppose you don't find her.
I must find her.
Before last night you knew nothing about her. You know nothing about her now except that she danced well and looked pretty.
I know that she's the loveliest thing on this earth, and I'll never be happy without her.
Why do you think that?
I don't know why, Mother. I don't expect you to understand.
But I do understand, Chris. I know it doesn't take long to feel the way you do about this girl. But there's one fact I want you to face. You may never see her again. I don't want you to waste your life on a dream. I want you to be in love with a real girl.
She is real.
She was real last night. If she doesn't come back, she will never be real again, will she? Chris, be honest with yourself. Does your future happiness really depend on your finding her? Or are you just telling yourself that? Don't be angry with me. Think over what I'm saying. Ask yourself if this is not just an illusion, an infatuation with something that doesn't exist at all.
I know you're out there somewhere. Last night you said you thought we were dreaming. Maybe you were right. Maybe my mother's right. How can I know? How can one ever know? Do I love you because you're beautiful?
Or is she beautiful because you love her?
Am I making believe I see in you a girl to love you to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful?
Or is she wonderful because you want her?
Are you the sweet invention of lover's dream? Or are you really as wonderful as you seem?
You see? Fits perfectly.
It almost fits, does that count?
Let me try.
What have you done to her? You've shrunk it! Is there anyone else in the house?
No, there's nobody else here.
What about Cinderella?
Nonsense.
Who's Cinderella?
Well, she's nobody really. She's more of a chimney sweep and a general help. I wouldn't try to slip on her.
We have instructions to try the slipper on everyone.
Try upstairs.
Who do you think you are going around poking your nose in my business?
I thought this was the prince's business. He is the one searching for the missing girl, isn't he?
There's no one upstairs.
I told you so.
No one there?
But like Cinderella, she hasn't even finished the laundry or the floor. And someone should really sweep out the fireplace.
But I don't understand. Cinderella not there. But where could she be? Oh, of course. I know.
And you tried the slipper on every young lady.
Every young maiden that could be found. I'm sorry, Your Highness.
You may go. Who are you?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't think... Excuse me, Your Highness. I didn't think anyone was here. I'm sorry.
You look familiar. Do you work in the palace?
No, Your Highness.
I could have sworn I've seen you somewhere. Do you have any sisters?
Two, Your Highness.
And these sisters, were they at the ball?
Yes, Your Highness.
Do they look like you?
Well, they're stepsisters, Your Highness.
Stepsisters.
Is there anything wrong, Your Highness?
Just the end of a dream.
Oh, Your Highness, you mustn't go home.
It was just a waste of time. A wild goose chase. It was impossible.
But Your Highness, impossible things are happening every day.
And even foolish dreams can come true.
If you wish hard enough, believe in what you wish, even foolish dreams come true.
Why do I feel? Or am I just imagining? Who are you?
Oh, I'm just a girl from the village. I think I better go. My stepmother will be wondering where I am.
Your stepmother will forgive you if you're a little late.
Really, Your Highness, I must go.
Yes. I suppose you must.
Well, goodbye, Your Highness.
Goodbye. Wait! At least tell me your name.
It's a silly name. You wouldn't like it.
Silly name. Wouldn't like it. Stop! Has anybody tried the slipper on you?
No, Your Highness.
I have found you. And I still do not know your name.
My name is Cinderella.
Cinderella. My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured out how we used. I wanted to ring out the bells and sling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love I'm flying, over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we hope you enjoyed our production of Cinderella. For a gold coin donation, you can have a picture with Cinderella in the golden coach. So stay afterwards. Once again, we hope you enjoyed the production of Cinderella by acting elite performers.